Hello. In this recording, I'm going to explain how to factorize more complicated trinomials. Using this example, 8m squared minus 2m minus 3. We notice here that we've got an 8 or a number greater than 1 or different from 1 in front of the squared term, and this makes it a little bit more complicated. So this is a method that will always work. It may seem a little bit more complicated, but you can be sure that it works. The first thing that you do is you take the number in front of the squared term and you multiply it by the constant. So it's 8 times negative 3, and you'll get the number negative 24. And then you look for two numbers. I'm going to call them R and S. R times S equals negative 24, and R plus S, which equals this center term over here, the negative 2. Now, this is where you need to be doing a little bit of thinking, but from what I can say is that negative 6 times 4 gives you negative 24, and negative 6 plus 4 equals negative 2. So those will be my two numbers, R and S. I then rewrite this equation in a slightly different way. I keep the first term as it is, but the second term I split into two parts using these numbers. Minus 6m plus 4m minus 3. Now, if you look at this, minus 6m plus 4m, this over here, is exactly the same as that. So we haven't actually changed it, we've just written it in a different way. But what I can always do now is that I can factorize by grouping these two parts. I can do a factorize by grouping, and then you'll see that you'll be able to further factorize. So looking at the first part here, what is common in both 8m squared minus 6m, I'm going to have 2m. So that gives me 4m minus 3. And here, there's nothing that is common. There's nothing more than you can take out. And when you get that situation, what you do is you take out a 1, which you'll be able to do 4m minus 3. And here you can see now you have got these two things in common, the 4m minus 3 and the 4m minus 3, which you can take out, 4m minus 3, and it multiplies by 2m, and it also multiplies by 1, so it's plus 1. And there we have it factorized. So this is a method of factorizing more complicated trinomials. Thank you very much.